All right, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, and it is Tech Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'm connected, but I think I am. Anyway, today's Tech Tuesday, and topic on IAEI News Live. We're going to take a look at ground fault protection of equipment. Not sure if any of you have really explored ground fault protection of equipment before, but I didn't plug in my Stream Deck. I thought something was kind of weird. So anyway, today's Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to hit ground fault protection of equipment. We got a lot going on. We're coming up close to public input due dates on NFPA 70. NFPA 70, National Electrical Code. There we go. Look at that. I got the logo down below. So NFPA 70 public inputs are due September 7th. There, I'm telling you what, I don't know how I'm going to get all of the stuff I'm supposed to get done by September 7th, but I'm going to do the best I can with what I got, which ain't much. So, but keep in mind, so September 7th, I believe it's September 7th, is our due date for public inputs. And I got to get my Face ID in here to log in. So public inputs due NFPA 70. And so another thing that's starting is chat. There we go. Another thing that is starting, NFPA 855. 855, if you're not familiar with 855, that is your... What is 855? 855 happens to be the standard for, I think it's energy storage systems. Well, I don't want to say it wrong, but I believe it's energy storage systems /855. Standard for the installation of stationary energy storage systems. All right, so that standard is starting its cycle. The next edition, you can view public inputs out there online. The first draft meeting, I believe, is somewhere in early October. There's just a lot going on in codes and standards so far, and you need to be engaged and involved, right? So, I don't care if we have differences of opinion or if we have the same opinion. If you don't air your thoughts and your opinions, then they don't get considered. So it's important for you to get engaged with the development process. Take a look at 855. Look at the public inputs. Some interesting things coming across the table with regard to stationary energy storage systems, and my thought process is there's a lot going on with energy storage, alternative energies. We have batteries, energy storage systems. I'm going to call them batteries of some sort, installed even in dwelling units, being charged by photovoltaic type of systems, possibly wind, alternative energy type of solutions. But also think about the fact that we have batteries on wheels these days that want to power the house or the grid. So the electric vehicles, you're going to see a lot coming from the electric vehicle industry moving forward. So I would watch that closely because it's going to impact. We not only have to charge the vehicles, which is a demand in itself, but we have to accommodate that vehicle possibly supplying power to the structure or to the grid. So those are a few items that I would hope that you are watching, as I am as well, because those are all important items. All right, we've got Casey Durkin. Thanks for joining my LinkedIn network. I just brought you on board. So hopefully Casey's doing good out there. I'm going to lower this. All right. So today I want to cover ground fault protection of equipment. There's a difference, and hopefully you know it, and maybe you don't, between GFCIs and ground fault circuit interrupters, which is a UL 943 type of device, and ground fault protection of equipment, which is a UL 1053 device. I'm not sure why things froze on me here. So ground fault protection of equipment and GFCIs, and I would say, I don't know if Nihad El Sharif is out there somewhere in tube land, but the other thing to keep in mind is that we have the special purpose GFCI. So we've got GFCIs at 4 to 6 milliamps. We've got special purpose GFCIs. Believe that trigger point's around 20 milliamps. And then we have ground fault protection of equipment. And a question I'm going to ask, and you'll have to bring it to the IAEI's YouTube channel today at 12 o'clock Eastern. I don't even know if I saved that. Did I put the time on this? 12 o'clock Eastern. Update titles. Join me live. Join me today at 12 p.m. Eastern. There it is. Okay, so that is. Another question: what is the pickup point for ground fault protection of equipment? Anybody out there know? Put it down in the chat. Bring it to the table at 12 o'clock Eastern on IAEI's IAEI News Live, because it'll be interesting to see what your thoughts are. What is the pickup point? We know 4 to 6 milliamps on GFCI. We know 20 milliamps over there on special purpose GFCI, but how about ground fault protection of equipment? So let's hear those discussions, and I look forward to talking about it today at 12 o'clock Eastern. And I believe I'm going to set this up. So on my channel, on my YouTube channel, and right here, probably on LinkedIn, I am going to do a Q&A Friday. So I'll set it up for, oh, wait a second. I can't do a Q&A Friday on Friday because I'm taking a holiday, because Friday is my wife's birthday, Bobby Joe's birthday, August 18th. And I was wondering why my calendar was so open. And it's because I removed everything from the calendar, because Friday is her birthday. So it's her special weekend. Actually, the entire month is all about Bobby Joe in August, because her birthday is in August. So, and I'm also taking Monday. So maybe no Q&A Friday today. Maybe I'll do something tomorrow. I don't know. Stay tuned on my channel, because I've got to do a Q&A, and maybe I'll do a Q&A Friday on Wednesday, and maybe we'll do it early. Maybe we'll do it late. Maybe I'll try it around 5 o'clock. That's what we'll do. Tomorrow at 5. Tomorrow at 5. We'll go live at 5 on Wednesday. And I'll try to put together a little agenda and cover some important, interesting items of late that you may be interested in. All right. So I just at least wanted to let you all know that today at 12 o'clock Eastern, what we were going to be covering. And I've got my handy dandy iPad right here, and I'm just trying to figure out. Go back to YouTube, go to my channel, make sure all that stuff is going good. All right, so there we go. Nihad, thank you. I couldn't get the chats going. Hey, Korea, thanks for joining in. Jerry Y, thanks for joining in from Korea. I really appreciate you watching. Man, we are truly global. And hopefully you'll tune in. So tomorrow at 5 o'clock, we're going to do some Q&As. And Jerry, I'd love to know some more about how electrical systems are wired in Korea. How do we, are we using the National Electrical Code? Are we using international IEC 60364 type of stuff? What documents do you use as guidance for installation requirements in Korea? I will say hi to Bobby Joe for you, Nihad. So thanks for joining in. So man, we've got, and Nihad, are you in Egypt or are you back home in Canada, in Saskatoon? Let me know. So we got Nihad and Jerry. So thanks a lot, everybody, you guys, for joining in, and on YouTube. I can't see the comments. I wish. Oh yeah, I can. So I can do a little bit of both. Can move some things around. So I'll tell you what. I don't know about you, but I love my iPad. I love my MacBook Pro. I love my iPhone, which is what I'm using as my camera right now, which is why I think it's so nice and clear. I can't see comments on LinkedIn Live. I don't know why. I can see if you're out there on LinkedIn Live, put a comment down below. I can't figure out why I cannot see comments on LinkedIn. I see a video, but I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not a pro at this. Remember, I'm just an engineer who does a lot of work at work, and every now and then I go live, and I'm live and dangerous. So I have not figured out the whole social media stuff. So anyway, I mean, I figured it out enough to go live and be dangerous, but I have not, I don't know. Anyway, so today at 12 o'clock Eastern, ground fall protection of equipment. We'll take a look at all of the sections and where is required. We'll take a look at what's going on in marinas. There's some recent changes in marinas you will probably be interested in. That's my guess. Jerry says KSIEC is based on, okay. So you're based on IEC. And I'll tell you what, Jerry, and Nihad is in the air, heading en route to Toronto, or heading to Toronto en route to Cairo. Wow. Okay, Nihad. I mean, we are truly international. You are in the air, and I'm sure we're violating some international air policies here somewhere. But in any case, Jerry is on IEC. So I'll tell you what, Jerry, Nihad and I had talked about this. I am probably going to try, I'm going to be looking at the IEC installation requirements. And Air Canada is giving you free Wi-Fi for the flight. That is absolutely awesome, Nihad. Really, that's pretty cool. And hopefully you're not like, hopefully you got your headsets on. That's all I gotta say. That's pretty cool. So, Jerry, Nihad and I talked about, we talked about doing more and tying. So we do a lot of discussions, and I do a lot of discussions on this channel regarding NFPA, National Electrical Code, and 855, which we just talked about this morning, and I was looking through the public inputs on 855. But I want to start bridging that gap to IEC installation requirements. Start talking about the TC60, the work of Technical Committee 64 and all of their maintenance groups. I know some interesting things have developed. They've got some arc reduction requirements now, and AFDDs, and I'd like to talk about some of the design principles and applications of the GFCI technologies, or the residual current devices, the AFDDs, the arc fault detectors, and whatnot. So we're going to be bridging that gap to understand some of the installation requirements around the international codes and standards. So stay tuned, Jerry, and I really appreciate you chatting it up here online. So that's going to be kind of cool. All right, so it's 9:07, and I know that it's 9:07. All right, I have a Kanina meeting coming up, so I've got to get ready for my Kanina meeting, and today is Tuesday, 12 o'clock. You know what? Maybe I've got a lot of task group work to do, so today is going to be task group work for NFPA 70. I've got a lot of work to do this afternoon on that. So, but tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I think Wednesday at 5, live at 5, Nihad, and maybe you'll be in the air again, and we can chat while you're in the air. You got your Pixel Buds Pro. All right, not podcasting your talk to the rest of my fellow passengers. I love it, Nihad. Alrighty, so I will have to let Nihad go in the plane. And Jeff, or Jerry, it was a pleasure talking to you from Korea. Thanks for what you do for electrical safety, and thanks for caring, brother. And following me on you're on YouTube. So thanks for your following me on YouTube. Hey, we got Yogesh Sinj. So where are you from, Mr. Sinj or Yogesh? Where is Yogesh Sinj from? I'm not sure of the name. Jerry Y is from... Jerry Y is in Korea. Nihad is in the air over some ocean somewhere heading to Cairo. And I'd love to know where Yogesh is from. So thanks for joining in and watching. And remember, 12 o'clock today, 12 o'clock Eastern, we're going to talk ground fault protection of equipment. Tomorrow, live at 5 on my channel, I'll set up the broadcast, and we'll pick some topics, and we'll go over some frequently asked questions that I'm getting, and talk a little bit about some public inputs I've got going in for the National Electrical Code as well. And we've got Japan. Working for OEM for home charging infra. So excellent. Home charging in Japan. I'll tell you what, I was in Japan. I went through Tokyo Station and found my way out. So with the wonderful help of a beautiful couple in Japan, they saw I was confused. They saw I was lost. And they went out of their way to help me in Tokyo Station, because that is a very large train station, as you, I am sure, are very well aware. And they helped me find my way out. So that was kind of cool and very nice. And I don't know their names. And, all I can say is thank you. Excellent. And looks like Jerry and Yogesh, you are beside of me, Yogesh. Beside. Awesome. So we got Japan, we have Korea, and we have one individual who is in the air heading to Cairo. And we got Robert from Omaha. So Robert, you're the man bringing us down to earth, brother. You are something else. That's cool. From Omaha, glad you were lost and now you are found. Absolutely right. So yes, and the Japanese, those who live in Japan, Japanese heritage are just absolutely great people. So I really, when you're lost in a foreign country and you don't understand the language and you can't even read the language, it's really nice to have friendly people to help you out. And we were not able to communicate, but they knew all I could say is taxi. Taxi. How do I find taxi? And they knew exactly what I was looking for. Took me up. I don't know how many flights it was. Found me on my way. So excellent. Oh, Robert, you speak Japanese. That's pretty cool. You're gonna have to teach me someday. I know a few words. That's about all I know. I just know a few words. So anyway, I gotta drop off. I gotta get prepared for my next meeting. So I wanted to make sure everybody out there knew 12 o'clock Eastern today, ground fault protection of equipment. and we'll take a look at the where GFPE is required in the NEC, how it differs from GFCI, and how it differs from the special purpose GFCI. So, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha. Oh man, what am I going to do with you, Robert? You're just always a comedian. Beautiful. Okay, everybody. Listen, I have to run. Thank you for joining in. We will see you tomorrow at 5:00 p.m. I will put it out there on my YouTube channel. I'll get that done sometime today. We'll go live at 5 tomorrow, and we'll talk about, maybe we'll do some follow-up on GFPE. We'll take some, I've got a few Q&A questions I think will be great for discussion, and we'll possibly take a look at some of my public inputs for the 2026 National Electrical Code. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit the thumbs up, and if you have to hit thumbs down, you got to hit it twice, and if you really hate it, hit it 4 times, right, Robert? So thanks, everybody. Thanks for chatting it up. Thanks for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. YouTube is, for going live and going live and not telling anybody, just to say, hey, here's what's going to happen today. We got some good dialogue. So thanks to those in Korea. Thank you for my Japanese friend. Thank you for Nihad El Sharif, who is heading to Cairo. And again, Robert from Omaha. We'll see you tomorrow at 5:00 p.m. Not today. Tomorrow at 5:00 p.m. Eastern. Take care. Oh, that's kind of late for you, Yogesh. If you're in Japan. All right, Jerry. See you then, brother. All right, everybody, take care, stay safe. I gotta find my little. I tell you what, and you gotta love my Stream Deck. If you don't got one, you gotta get one. I'm telling you. So I'm going to go to Controls, and I have a Me End button. See right there. It says Me End, and I'm gonna hit that. And we're going to see you tomorrow at 5:00 p.m. or today at 12:00 Eastern on IAEI News Live YouTube channel. Take care, stay safe, God bless, and please stay healthy.